Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's your Muslim name? You know, I get this question quite often when I meet a Muslim on the road, in the mosque, or in a general Muslim gathering, and we get to introduce ourselves. And I tell them my name is Anu Oluwapo. They often ask further, what's your Muslim name? And I'm like, I just told you my name. And they ask again, yeah, we know, but you're Muslim, right? So what exactly is your Muslim name? The truth is, I understand the question, and I understand what they like to hear. The question they're asking me is, what's your Arabic name? And that's where the confusion lies. So one would ask, is it part of the conditions of being a Muslim that you must necessarily have an Arabic name or a name from the Gulf region for that matter? Of course not. What Islam expects from you as a Muslim is to have a name that has good meaning, a name that does not promote polytheism, a name that does not have negative attributions to war, to bitterness, or to general negative connotations. So for example, my name, Anu Oluwapo, means the mercy of God is plenty. That's a very fantastic meaning, and to that extent qualifies to be a Muslim name. So it's something that provokes my curiosity when having told people that this is my name, they go further to ask, what's your Muslim name? Because it leaves me with the impression that my name is not good enough to be a Muslim name. I mean, we had a lot of persons during the lifetime of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who accepted Islam but didn't have to change their names. You had persons like Umar ibn Khattab, Khalid ibn Walid, Uthman ibn Affan, and the rest of them. These were names they had even before they became Muslims. And the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam didn't compel them to change their names on account of the fact that they have now become Muslims. So the same principle applies. That for example, if we had someone today who is Oluwaseun or Oluwatosin. Now Oluwaseun is a name that expresses gratitude to God, and Oluwatosin is a name that establishes that God is worthy of worship. Now if such person becomes a Muslim today, the fact that the person has now become a Muslim does not impose on that person an obligation to change that name. Now the person can however choose to have a new name, and that's the difference. It's a choice, it's voluntary. It's not an obligation that because you are a Muslim you have to have this name that sounds Arabic. That's the difference. So the idea that somebody who doesn't have a name that sounds Arabic is somewhat less of a Muslim, it's a wrong notion. Because the question would be that the fact of not having a name that sounds Arabic doesn't mean that something is missing. Does it denote an incompleteness in the Muslimness of that person? Of course not. Islam is a universal religion, and a Muslim name can be from anywhere. It could be from Uzbekistan, from Bangladesh, from Finland, from Germany, from Norway, from Israel, from Ila-Orogun, from Oshogbo, from Abeokuta, from Makurdi, from Maiduguri, from anywhere and everywhere, as long as it has good meanings. So the message here is that a Muslim name is not exactly an Arabic name. Of course, a Muslim name can be an Arabic name, just as a non-Arabic name can equally be a Muslim name. So if somebody asks you next time that what is your Muslim name, you know what to tell the person. It's on this note I say thank you for listening. Have a lovely day, and we'll see you some other time. Bye.